Welcome to PC Gaming Tech Summary. I'm your host, Gamer, and today may be my last episode on DLDSR. Deep Learning Dynamic Super Resolution. Why my last episode? Well, I'm going to reveal my secret, and I don't really see it's for me, that it's for me. Okay? Why do I say that? Well, basically my frame rates are cut in half. So, and I'm not seeing much of a difference. So why would I want to do that? Why would I want to go down to 35 frames per second? Hello? Okay, I'll explain it. All right, so I've got a 4K monitor, and I've got it set at 4K native, and without activating DLDSR, which is a technology where it renders the frames for the picture at a higher resolution, at more pixels, and then later on it reduces it down, right? Or, you know, that's basically the idea. Okay. As the GPU outputs that image to your monitor, and the deep learning, artificial intelligence, the AI based algorithm then downscales the high resolution image back down to the resolution of your monitor. Okay. So if I don't activate DLDSR, and at 4K, Tomb Raider 2013, I've got 70.5 frames per second. And then what I can do is on some games, such as Tomb Raider 2013, I can bump it up a bit higher, okay? 4096 by 2160. And when I do that, there's a color change. It's richer in color, and that's what I've been capturing, right? I've been capturing it on the other ones as well, but it's happening, the richness and change in color, and it looks better even without the DLDSR, okay? So if I activate the DLDSR, it gives me a few additional resolutions, okay? 5461 by 2880 is the next one up from there. So I have gone from 70.5 frames per second. The next slight one up with the richness and color change reduces my frame rate only to 66. So I'm still above 60 frames per second. That's fine. That's great. I can live with that. I've got a change in color. It looks better. And I can play the game. Hey, what more can you ask? But then if I go up to the DLDSR 5461 by 2880, it's 35. From 70 to 35. Ooh, I don't like that. Not a buttery smooth experience. Now, if I go the next one above that, that's 6144 by 3240. And that's 27 frames per second. Now, I want to personally thank Luciano Amangione for your comment, because this has prompted me to have another look at this and do perhaps my last video on it. Okay? Yeah. So I do have a 1080p monitor, okay? And I could do some testing on that, and so the computer would see that as native resolution, and then you know, I could look at that. But actually the colors aren't very good on the monitor itself. It's a cheap monitor. It's high refresh rate, 1 millisecond. And you can actually overclock that monitor to, well, I've overclocked it to 72 frames per second, or 72 hertz, I should say. From 60 hertz to 72 hertz. Well, if you're interested in learning how to do that, well, just let me know and I'll do a video on it. Yeah. I was a bit afraid to go higher than that. You know, I could have gone maybe 75 hertz, but you risk burning out your monitor, damaging your monitor when you overclock it. So if it's a cheap one like this, well, you know, you want to risk it. You know, it's not so big, but it's a $1,000 monitor. You don't want to muck around. So my 4K monitor, there's no way I'm going to try and overclock that. Forget it. Oh my gosh. I'd be in big trouble if I damaged that baby. Okay, so let me know in the comments if you want me to try the DLDSR on the 1080p monitor. If not, that's fine. I'm not very motivated to do much with it unless I'm prompted. Okay, and how did I get those images and show that richness and color change? Because I believe is happening, what I've read is that, okay, it renders the image at a higher resolution, but then when you go do a screenshot, it's taking that image. It's not after the processing that it's taking the screenshot. So in order to show changes, you've got to actually take a picture of the actual, what you're actually seeing with your eyes, okay? And so, yes, where is it? What did I do? Oh, it's over here. 1 second. No, I'm not going far. I'm right here. I'm back already. Don't run away. I'm here. Hey, this is what I used, okay? The Canon M50 mirrorless camera. So it's got other digital technology. It's got the technology inside. It makes it lighter camera, okay? With the mirrored cameras, they're much heavier. It's got full of mirrors, and if you drop that baby, oh baby! I'm not saying this is unbreakable, but I'd rather drop this than the mirrored camera for sure. I'm happy with this. I make my videos with it, okay, and then take still photos with this baby here. So that's what I did. I used that, and the reason why I said that 70% of people won't easily be able to do this is because 70% of people don't have a camera like this. You can try it with your cell phone if you want and have some fun. Okay, just check at the resolution of your settings in your cell phone. Because like on my cell phone, I've got an Asus Zen 4, okay, which is aged now. I think it's from 2017, but it does 4K video. Yeah, so you can change the frames per second on it and everything. So yeah, have a look. Try, do it at the highest resolution you can and see if you can record that color change between the two. All right. Okay. Yeah. So as simple as that. Just took a photo of the monitor. I thought about it overnight. Said, how am I going to change this? Because I was taking screenshots as well and capturing all kinds of different ways. And the color change I was seeing with my eyes was not showing up. Yeah. Okay. So there you have it. Okay. NIS, NVIDIA Image Scaling. Now that's for me. So my last video, I did a thing where Cyberpunk 2077, I went from 42.5 frames per second to 59. So I had a plan to get to 60 frames per second, and 59 is close enough for me. If you want to see how I did it, have a look at that video. I'll put in the link in the description below. So image scaling. So if you go to your NVIDIA control panel, you'll see image scaling on the top there. Okay, if you select that, I would turn DLDSR off so there's no interference. Okay, turn that baby on. 50% smoothness is fine just to start with, and you can put on the overlay. Click the box for the overlay, and it puts NIS and green colors if it's working properly. If it's not working properly, it'd be like blue or something. And you'll see additional resolutions that you can choose in-game. Lower resolutions, you go to a lower resolution, and you increase your frames per second. Now that's what I'm talking about. Okay, thanks for joining us here on PC Gaming Tech Summary. And if you want to thank me for releasing the secret so you can have a bit of fun, please subscribe. That's all I ask. I want to get on my feet again. That would be great if we could grow this channel together. So don't forget, you'll be seeing me in the next video.